What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Aquarius and between Aquarius and the person that they are dealing with for the month of July 2020. Now, this is going to be a who you're dealing with spread, so romantically, it could be a fling, a hookup, a marriage. It does not matter if you are romantically interested in them. This is for you. It is also for the month of July 2020. Take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate with you can find all the information how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera like always for you Aquarius, so let's get right into it. We got you as the Three of Swords, them as the Page of Swords, and then the outcome is the Six of Swords. Right off the bat, Aquarius, you got full swords, and in a reading, swords typically denote to thoughts and actions that come off of thoughts. So you have thoughts and then you have words that come off it. And oftentimes, we get emotions. We have love, anger, hatred. With words, it is harder to express because we can often be aloof with it. I think this is the case of what happened in this come around between you and this person. I think something happened where you are experiencing some sort of heartbreak or some sort of Julius Caesar stabbed in the back type of moment, where the painful truth about a truth in a situation would have been revealed. And it would have been because this person is kind of being a dick. And I get this because the Page of Swords in the court signs in this specific deck is the assholiest asshole in the deck. He is somebody that is immature, black and white thinking, does not understand how to treat somebody, but knows how to talk. They would be insanely good at talking, even better at gaslighting. This person is problematic at best. This is a situation where this person is a dramatic, this person is a gossip, this person is spreading things that may or may not be true to get a burst out of somebody. They are immature. They are very childlike, or actually physically younger than you, or just really immature. But this person would probably appear to not be like this. This person, what I'm guessing is happening here is that this person might have disguised themselves to you to be a higher standing than they are, because they can often fool people with how smooth they talk and how good they are with words. And oh my god, this person is so emotionally mature when they're not. And it really does take you for such a shock when this happens, because we're like, you've been getting to know this certain person that doesn't exist for 5 months. Like, where the fuck did this come from? That is going to be the energy. It's going to be something in the form of, I'm not going to be shocked if it comes up that there was a truth that they were either cheating, lying, manipulating, stealing, doing something behind your back. It would be something that hurts, and they would have been doing it because they are reckless. And I don't really think, at the end of the day, that they see the large picture. I think that they aren't going to show a whole ton of remorse, because Page of Swords in their younger versions are really, really bad at really understanding actually how to do emotional maturity, because they're not. They just aren't. And you can't expect an apple to be a grape. It can't. It just can't. And this is going to be that kind of energy where this person might have made you believe that they were this way, and finding out that you can't do that with them and it's not them, it's something that you aren't going to be able to tolerate. I think that when this happens, this is going to be a situation that is not repairable. But I do see you healing from it, and I do see overall the month of July. I do want to say that I kind of separately see you moving away from this, even though this is kind of together. I think that together your energy is moving away from one another. But I would like to indicate here that I think that I would hope that this is you being the one that's like, nope, I need to leave. This is not the situation for me. It could be reversed. This person could be doing this to you. It's something that would feel sour. But it does indicate that you are leaving a period of negativity over choppy waters to get to smooth waters. Sorry, there was like an energy playing with my hand. But there is smooth waters ahead. There is healing ahead. It does actually represent a physical distance in which, for some of you, might be actually moving away in physicality from this person. So it's possible for some of you that you might be removing yourself from living with this person if you have lived with this person. or just actually physically being like, I can't even be here, and just moving out of town, leaving, packing up, going on vacation. Doesn't have to be an actual large move. It does indicate there is some sort of trip coming up where you think you actually need a physical break. I think that you are going to be getting travel, and I think that you are going to be getting separation from this, Aquarius. I'm sorry to read this for you. All the swords, every single sign except the swords, the air signs got really, really good shit, and it sucks. I hate reading this for you, but I would like to see what we can do to make this better. So can you tell me one insanely positive thing that is coming to Aquarius after this? It can only be read positively, please. Okay. You have every potential to start over in this situation. I'm not going to say with this person. The world is your oyster. Choose what you want stirs your passion the most. You get to decide what you want out of this life, and it is yours for the taking. And honestly, a lot of people are like, I don't understand how to get the things that I want. I don't understand how some people can just, like, get the perfect man when I don't think that, like, how is it so hard for me to get this? It was so easy for that person to get it. Like, it just came to them, and it didn't come to me. So I'm going to cry. I don't know, because I'm feeling this energy really strongly for a lot of you, and I'm empathing off of what you're going through, and I do feel a lot of loss. I feel like you are experiencing why me? Why does this happen to me every time? And I'm telling you, I feel you. I really feel you. And a lot of the time, it's hard to come from this situation and be like, oh yeah, I have something really good coming from me, because it's hard to feel that way when you're going through something like this. So my advice to you, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but I feel like I'm saying this for a reason. So for those of you that are still here and listening to this, I really think that you need to hear this, and please be open to it, because I'm saying it for a reason, and I really think you're meant to hear this. Now, if you're spiritual at all, which I think a lot of you are because you're on this channel, I know how this is going to sound. I know it's going to sound superstitious-y, and I know that a lot of you are going to be like, oh, that's just hocus pocus. I don't believe in that. I would like you to try, because if all else has failed, what skin off your nose is this going to take off of you? That's not how I should have worded it. This is not going to be a loss to you. You can try this out, see if it works, and if it does not, then it doesn't work, and there's no skin off your nose. But I really believe in this, and I would like you to try it. A lot of the time, all we have to do is ask for help. Now, it can be a higher deity. You can ask for an actual help from God, or what you to believe as God. I don't have that same standard. I believe in a spirit. I believe in the universe. So I specifically ask spirit in the universe and whoever wants to help me to come in, and please direct me on the path that I need to be on. And if you're asking yourself, like, I really don't know where to go in love, it's probably going to be specifically love a lot of the times, and I have done this, and you have to be very specific about what you ask, because you will get exactly what you ask. So make sure you ask for the right things. For example, so I have asked the universe for a love to come in. And it's happened, and I got the wrong type of love. It was an intense, fiery, passionate love. It did not last very long. And I've also asked for, can I please have something? I'm so lonely. I just want something to tide me over. And I've had that come in immediately. So I've had things happen to me where it feels like I ask for it and then I receive for it. You have to be willing to be open to having this kind of conversation where you talk to your God, whatever form of spirit that you believe in, whatever your higher power is. It could be even your higher self, your unconscious, your subconscious rather, to ask yourself for this help, to ask whoever it is that you would like to put your faith in. Even if you have no faith, there's probably some source of power you can put your faith in, and it would not hurt to try, to ask, please, can I have this certain thing? in a certain way. Like, I would like a relationship that is insanely healthy for me. I want it to be a certain way. I want this person to have the same interests as me. And I want this person to be a really true fit for me. But here's the thing with this, is you have to be willing to wait for these things, because the easier that they are to get, the faster it will happen. So, like, if I were to sit here and ask, I just want sex, can I please have a hookup? I could get that, like, tomorrow. Like, I really could if I really wanted. But sometimes it takes time to work out, where people do get things that happen a lot faster than others. I did have a relationship come in for me in December, where I was going through a process of coming off a breakup, and I was just getting back to being okay with, all right, I think I could try again. And I was like, I'm getting lonely again, I hate this. And then boom, I was just immediately, like the second I asked, I had somebody come in. That didn't last. So make sure that you ask for the specific things. This has to be an important large energy. You have to make sure it's pure. You have to make sure that you would wait for this if you really want true love, to be willing to do this. And I'm going to teach you the trick of the sign. So when you ask for something from the universe, you can also ask, hey, I put out this energy where I would really, really like to have this thing. Can you please grant me the opportunity to have this? And then you're like, okay, I have given you what I am asking for. Can you please give to me in a sign, show me some large sign within this amount of time, in the form of a Dalmatian. In the form of a Dalmatian, either I see it physically, I see it on social media, I see it on the news, I see it on TV, I see it on the pictures, in a book. I would like to be given a very clear sign that I will not dismiss when I see it. It's something that I won't see often, so make sure that it's something that when you see, you're like, there's no way that I'm going to see a fucking snowman in the middle of fucking July. So make it something interesting that you don't think that you would see, and see how fucking weird it is when your prayers are not only answered, but they are answered with a sign. So I would like for you to, I know that sounds crazy. You don't have to do this. If the rest of you that are with me, listening to me ramble on, and that do want to do this, then honestly, I wish you all the luck in the world. Make sure that what you ask for is the right thing. Make sure that it's not infringing on somebody else. Like, oh, I want Shanae, and I want, like, she's in a relationship though, and I want her to break up with her. It cannot be something negative, or else it will not be for you. Or if it is negative, it will become negative for you. So make sure it's pure. Make sure you're asking for the right things. Make sure you are asking specifically, all the things that you need in a relationship. And the more things that you want, the longer it will take. But to understand that these things do take time, and that you're being worked on the path to put you on this path. Things are happening to work with you for a reason, to put you on the path. I don't think that me telling you this is a coincidence either. I think that a lot of this is going to be a sign for a large majority of you to put your faith in something other than yourself, because it's hard to do things like this when you're going through heartbreak. And I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I really am. I really understand how it feels, because I just went through it too. So I understand how it feels. I'm really sorry that you're going through this. And I can empath it, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry. I'll see you later. I love you. Please put your chin up during this time. You do have help coming in. I love you, alright? Peace out.